Welcome to this explainer. We're taking a deep dive into a really action-packed, perfectly balanced 48-hour itinerary for Bangkok. If you've ever looked at a map of Thailand's capital and just felt instantly overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the city, the endless traffic, the hundreds of temples, you are definitely not alone. But today, we're going to break down exactly how to conquer the City of Angels in just 2 days.
All right, let's jump right in. This itinerary brilliantly illustrates the ultimate contrast. Day 1 is all about ancient, solemn reverence at those world-famous heritage sites. But Day 2? Day 2 is dedicated to delightfully weird, offbeat, modern discoveries that most guidebooks completely ignore. Balancing these two extremes is literally the secret to avoiding temple fatigue and truly experiencing the city's unique personality.
Here's how we'll break it all down. First, the 48-hour balance. Then, Day 1's iconic heritage, mastering river transport, Day 2's hidden gems, and finally, shopping and street food.
Section 1, the 48-hour Bangkok balance. So, the crucial point in setting up a highly practical, forward-moving narrative here is to balance Bangkok's extremes without totally exhausting you. You definitely can't see all of Bangkok in 2 days, but you can feel its essence if you plan it right. As you'll see, this itinerary builds from the glittering mosaics of traditional history right into a neon-drenched modern thrill ride over exactly 2 days. We want to group our locations geographically too, because no one wants to spend their precious vacation hours sitting in the back of a taxi, right?
Section 2, Day 1, iconic heritage. Okay, on Day 1, we're immersing ourselves in the essential history of the city. These are the absolute blockbuster sites, which means getting an early start is completely vital to beat both the midday heat and the massive crowds. You're going to start your morning at the Grand Palace, this incredibly eclectic and asymmetric complex that has stood as the heart of the Thai monarchy since 1782. Within these walls is Wat Phra Khao, home to the profoundly sacred Emerald Buddha. And get this, despite its name, this revered statue is actually carved from a single piece of solid jade. It's so sacred that the King of Thailand personally changes its ceremonial gold clothing 3 times a year as the seasons shift. Just remember, the dress code here is strictly enforced. You've got to wear clothing that covers your shoulders, and you'll need long pants or a long skirt. No exceptions.
Now, take a look at this massive number. 46. 46 meters is the exact length of the world-famous reclining Buddha located right next door to the palace at a temple complex called Wat Po. It's a staggering golden statue that you honestly just have to see in person to comprehend its scale. But as you're taking in the serene chanting at Wat Po and marveling at that massive statue, keep in mind that this site has another incredible claim to fame. It was the country's first recognized medical school. For centuries, doctors studied human biology and the nervous system right here. In fact, you can actually get an incredible traditional massage right inside the temple pavilion where the UNESCO-recognized practice originated. You literally just grab a cue card when you walk in. To cap off your first afternoon, you'll cross the river to Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. This is a staggering 80-meter architectural marvel. King Rama III ordered its massive renovation in 1851, and what makes it truly special is that the entire tower is intricately decorated with broken pieces of colorful Chinese porcelain. It is beautiful up close for sure, but it's arguably best experienced from across the river just as the soft sunset light hits those porcelain mosaics. Section 3, River Transport. To connect these Day 1 monuments efficiently, you really have to master the waterways. The Chao Phraya River is the historic lifeblood of the city, and using it lets you bypass the intense Bangkok street traffic entirely. Navigating the Chao Phraya Express boat is beautifully simple. It's basically like a subway system on the water. You find a pier, buy a ticket, and they'll take you directly down the river to Ta Tian Pier, dropping you right at the doorstep of Wat Po. From there, it's just a quick, cheap, scenic local crossing ferry straight over the water to Wat Arun. It's breezy, it's cheap, and frankly, it offers some of the best views in the whole city. Section 4, Day 2, Hidden Gems. All right, now let's flip the script for Day 2. You've seen the traditional, now it's time for the wonderfully weird. We're going to share some insider secrets that take you way beyond the standard guidebooks to a highly creative, modern side of Thai spirituality. Prepare to be amazed by this measurement, 30 meters. That is the height of the massive 3-headed elephant sculpture towering over the Erawan Museum just outside the city center. It's the largest freestanding statue in the entire country, and the sheer scale of it against the sky is just breathtaking.
This serene pink-hued museum is an architectural wonder that took nearly a decade to build. The layout is deeply symbolic too. The bottom floor represents the underworld, filled with antiquities. The second floor is the earth, featuring a really lavish jeweled staircase. But the absolute highlight, you literally climb up a spiral staircase located inside one of the elephant's legs to reach the top floor. It's a gorgeous representation of heaven, situated under an incredible stained glass ceiling depicting a world map and the zodiac. From there, you'll head to a quiet suburb to find Wat Periwat. It might look like a totally normal temple at first glance, but as this quote points out, it has wild, embellished sculptures of creatures that are half of two animals, as well as pop culture characters. A closer inspection reveals absolute madness. The exterior is covered in a frantic, colorful mosaic of the most unexpected figures you will ever see at a religious site. You could easily spend hours inspecting every inch of this temple to find whimsical pop culture icons hidden right among the traditional Buddhist imagery. We're talking a golden David Beckham holding up a shrine, Superman, Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio, Popeye, and even a statue of Barack Obama taking a selfie. I mean, it's like a giant game of Where's Waldo, and it is completely surreal. And this brilliantly illustrates the intent behind the humor. It's not meant to be disrespectful, actually, quite the opposite. Monks purposely created this unique, eccentric temple design to spark the imaginations of a younger generation. They wanted a vibrant, living space that kids would actually want to visit, making spirituality fascinating, accessible, and memorable for the youth.
Section 5. Shopping and Street Food.
For your grand finale on Evening 2, let's look at two highly contrasting epicenters of Bangkok's dining and retail scenes. This is an extreme juxtaposition. On one hand, you have the lavish comfort of Icon Siam, an 11-floor megamall where you can browse in relaxed, air-conditioned bliss. On the other hand, you have Chinatown, or Yaowarat, which offers this thrilling, smoky chaos. It's fast-paced, incredibly sensory, and visually stunning with its neon-lit streets.
Let's look a little closer at Icon Siam. It isn't just a mall, it's an experience. It's the third largest mall in the world, and its ground floor is an incredible sensory paradise themed exactly like an old-time floating market. This is the absolute perfect place if you want to safely and comfortably sample savory foods from all 4 regions of Thailand under one roof. You can try fiery southern curries, northern sausages, and incredible traditional handmade items and desserts, all without ever breaking a sweat.
Conversely, diving into the neon-drenched electric atmosphere of Yaowarat Road offers you a timeless, raw street food experience. This is where you go hunting for authentic, life-changing bites. You'll find smoky kway chop, which are these incredible rolled noodles in a peppery broth with crispy pork, and legendary stalls serving up famously bouncy fish balls. A really great way to tackle this area is by taking a nighttime tuk-tuk tour, zipping between culinary hotspots before wandering down walkable side streets like Soi Nana for a craft cocktail.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, we can see that a truly great short trip to Bangkok isn't just about rushing through a checklist of temples. By combining deep cultural heritage, efficient river transit, bizarre modern art, and extreme culinary contrasts, you unlock the perfect 48-hour trip. By strategically navigating the river and embracing both the luxury megamalls and the chaotic street food markets, you get a complete, unforgettable picture of Thailand's capital.
So as you look at planning your own 48-hour layover, I leave you with this question to kickstart your journey. Ancient heritage or hidden modern gems, which side of Bangkok will you explore first? When you step off that plane and feel that rush of humid Bangkok air, where are you heading? The glittering golden spires of the Grand Palace, or a temple guarded by David Beckham? The beauty of Bangkok is that both are absolutely waiting for you.